An agent needs assistance.
Go back, go back, go back.
An agent needs assistance.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop has fallen into enemy hands.
Ah.
Agent down. Detected.
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong for them.
Got a guy here.
An
Come on.
agent needs assistance. An agent needs assistance.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Agent down.
What's up guys, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's video is going to be the Toxic Delivery PvP build. This is going to be primarily focused around PvP. You can utilize this in PvE if you want. Just keep in mind that when using the Scorpio shotgun, the poison effect does not work in PvP from what I've seen, but this build is going to be the perfect way to make a build where you can run into PvP, dish out lots of damage, amplify your own damage, and give your teammates huge amounts of utility and damage towards your enemies. This is going to be one of those builds where I think it might potentially become the meta in the future, or at least the backpack talent that we are going to be using. Opportunistic is incredible, and I wanted to start off in the firing range just to give you an idea. Now, you saw the gameplay. As you could see from the gameplay, this is not just a run and gun build where you just run up to a guy and just face trade him. You can do that, and with good effect, because we have got maxed out crit chance, high crit damage, 20% armor damage which shreds through armor, and we are amplifying our skills damage, our vile mask damage, and our weapon damage by 10%. So that's 4 sources are getting amplified by 10%, and that carries over to your teammates, which dish out amplified damage to the enemies from all sources as well. So it's going to be very, very good for support build or for supporting your teammates. So let's have a look and see how this works. So obviously from the gameplay you had an idea, but I'm just going to go and further elaborate. So we have got heroic, invulnerable, elite, just to showcase the armor damage as well. So let's have a look at the backpack talent. So I've got the vile mask, which works perfectly good with the, well, perfectly combined with the Scorpio shotgun, because the Scorpio shotgun applies status effect, and that means we get the vile mask debuff. So it's important to note that the green value that we're going to be seeing is poison. That does not work from what I've seen in PvP at all. So let's have a look and see what the backpack talent does. So when we are using our shotgun, we are going to be putting them on the bleed, disrupt, everything like that, which will have a damage tick itself. The bleed is a damage tick that will be amplified by 10%. the weapon damage, the base weapon damage will be amplified by 10%. Toxic delivery from the Vile Mask will be amplified by 10%, and both of our skills will be amplified by 10%. So we are getting huge amounts of damage over time with this build. And the best thing about it is enemies you hit with shotguns and marksman rifles amplifies the damage they take by 10% from all sources for 5 seconds. With the shotgun, this gives everything that we have to our teammates as well. So one shot, one proc of this talent on an enemy, or the entire enemy team. If you can hit 4 bullets on each guy in the enemy team, like in conflict, your teammates will absolutely steamroll them. It is so potent. So let's have a look and see how this works. So first and foremost, the base weapon damage is going to be 228. That is the crit. Shoot again, it's going to go up to 251. So from 228,000 to 251,000, which is immense. As you can see, the Vile Mask just dropped from 54,000 to 29. So that's a huge increase, guys. The toxic delivery of the Vile Mask was 54,000, and that goes all the way back down to 49 without this opportunistic bag. Now it's important to take note that we have also got Spark on our chest piece, which gives us a further 15% weapon damage. So with the shotgun we're hitting 251, but as soon as we dish out damage with our turret, it's going to go from 251 all the way up to 289, as you guys saw there, which is huge amounts of damage. So there we go, 289 a shot, 347. It just keeps going up. So the main reason is the main figure that we are getting is 289. So as you can see, the turret's hitting for 33,000. So, and it goes down 27. So 27,800. With the buff, it's going to go up to 30,000. So from 27,000 to 30,000, I really do believe that is a good amount. So it's obviously gone back to normal figure. So our skills are getting damage. The Vile Mask's tick is getting damage. Our base weapon damage is getting damage. And it's just damage from all sources. It's just really strong. And I really do believe that this is going to be one of the best support builds in the game. So now that I've given a demonstration, hopefully you guys understand what I mean a little bit more. If you have any comments, just put them down in the comment section below. So the specialization we're going to be utilizing is going to be Technician. The main reason is to get extra skill damage from overclock CPU, Faraday field, which will allow us to be immune to shotgun disruption as long as we are within 5 meters of our skill. This works with your teammates as well, so just let them know that you're running this. Also, we get an extra skill tier, which is going to be good, but very beneficial, especially utilizing the card custom, which gives us an extra skill tier as well. We can get up to 3 skill tiers with this pistol, just having 1 yellow on our belt, which is very good. 1 yellow equals 3 if we utilize this and the card custom. So make sure shotgun damage is activated, and I haven't got sniper rifle damage. It was just for the extra, but I would put that on if you're using a sniper, which I do recommend because obviously opportunistic only works with shotguns and sniper rifles. So everything else should be active. Once you've done that, we're going to go into the full demonstration of each individual piece. So we've got 1.5 million armor, 1 yellow, 1 red, and the rest blues. So we're getting tier 2 with the pistol, tier 3. So Scorpion shotgun is what's going to give us all this utility because it will actually poison, disrupt, shock, and targets take additional 20% damage. That is for PvE. In PvP, which is the primary focus of this build, it is going to be 2 shots for bleed, 4 shots for disrupt, and 7 shots for ensnare, which is basically is when you get foamed. But I don't know why it's 7. It should be 6, but it is 7. It's probably because they've changed it in the recent patch notes. I should double check that. Just let me know in the comments down below, but it is like that. It's 2 bleed, 4 disrupt, and 7 ensnare. And then obviously the poison is removed for some reason. I think because it would be really strong. Can you imagine if you could actually poison your teammates? Now test it in the DZ if you guys want, but I've tried it and the poison does not work. So we're going to be getting all of that. Now remember that increasing a status effect on your build will not increase the duration of the status effects from this gun. It is only the more shots the more pellets you hit on each shot. So the round reticle, you want to get that right on the enemy. If you only put half the reticle on, only half the pellets will hit, which means the duration will be way less. So just don't be fooled. Don't run status effect on your build. It does not increase this at all. So we've got damage to armor, which is going to be really strong as well, and crit damage from the shotgun, considering that we have contractor's gloves, which gives us a further 8% in total. We are hitting for 20% armor damage, which is really good, and 92 crit damage with maxed out crit chance, which is really nice. That's why we want to still be doing damage personally, because this is considered, it could be a potential support build. We want to still be able to do damage ourselves and to hit those 1v1s. But I will be making a full support build very soon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that notification bell is clicked. So Secondary, I've gone for the sniper. I recommend using the ranger talent with damage to targets out of cover. Very, very nice talent and attribute combination. Very good. This weapon does a lot of damage, especially with a nice scope. When modifying it, just put whatever you want. I would utilize the scope, the VX1 12 by 12. It's very, very strong. Crit chance and weapon damage on the bolt there. Then the pistol, make sure you guys have card custom. If you pull this pistol out and you want to just do some extra skill damage after utilizing your Scorpio shotgun with opportunistic, then just pop this out, hit a headshot once, you get 20% skill damage and you get an extra skill tier as well, which is going to help your skills quite a lot. So the Vile Mask is going to work perfectly with our skills. Our Hive will proc it as well, but the Scorpio will proc it every 2 shots we shoot because of the bleed, and this will be amplified from opportunistic as well, which does about just over 7,000 damage a tick in PvP, which is really, really good. So make sure you guys use this one. It is a skill tier and 9.6 stats effect, has a protection, and every single attribute, mod slot I've put critical hit chance because we want to still be able to do, quite a decent amount of damage. And trust me guys, with shotguns, because each individual pellet actually crits, if you guys don't know that, so it's important to make sure that you have your high crit damage and high crit chance on any shotgun build. Crit chance is very important because each individual pellet crits, if you guys didn't know that, and it's beneficial if you do crit, especially if it's 60% of the time, so you just get a lot more damage from it. So Vile Mask, then what we have gone for is the Cheska chest piece with Grupo holster, which is going to give us extra crit chance and crit damage. I've rolled crit chance and crit damage modification actually on this because I had maxed out crit chance, so it depends on what how your rolls are on your build. Like for example, if you did not have crit chance here, you'd probably rather put a crit chance mod here if this was, for example, rolled crit damage. It all depends. Don't go over or under the 60% mark. So we have got Spark, which damaging enemies with a skill increases total weapon damage by 15% for 15 seconds. Very, very nice talent. It works great. Now you can take this build in a number of ways as long as you make sure you have opportunistic. You could put the exotic, well, you couldn't put an exotic chest piece, but Ridgeways is something I might look into in the future. But you can use whatever you want. Maybe KM for more damage. You can even put glass cannon on, or obliterate for more damage as well, but I don't recommend that with a shotgun. You could have any kind of number of talents. For example, you could have Unbreakable, which gives you more survivability, so you can proc the talent more. It's completely up to you. Holster, we've gone for crit damage, crit chance with armor. Then the backpack, as you guys know, this is going to work extremely well. This amplifies damage to the enemy for your teammates as well, so don't forget that as well. Then we have got the shotgun damage one piece, Badger Tough Bag, which gives us 10% shotgun damage. Crit chance, armor regen. I'd rather have skill damage there, but it is what it is. Crit chance modification with armor, very nice. The gloves and the knee pads, as you guys know, Contractors and Fox's Prayer for that extra damage targets out of cover. And the armor damage, I wish I had skill damage on these or crit damage, but I don't. I've got crit chance here, which is actually not too bad. I think these were at the vendor the other day, so hopefully you guys did pick some of them up. So let's have a look at the skills. So you can use whatever skills you want. You will be getting more damage from this. It's going to be quite a lot. So I have gone for using the drone because it's nice. It runs around, it chases the players, and it really pesters them. And they sometimes focus on the drone, which allows me to keep shooting them. So it's very strong, and it does a lot of damage. It will wither away your opponent's armor. This build is great for just picking away at them. And you'll win the fights as long as you play it with that kind of play style. Just watch out with the face trade, because if a player is using maxed out like Lady Death build, you will get melted. So just be careful of that. So Stinger Hive is also going to be applying the Vile Mask with the extra ticks as well from the opportunistic, but this is good to use because the skill damage from the Hive is really good, especially if we pull out our pistol and proc that talent from the pistol, which gives us a lot of damage from just a tier 2 or tier 3 Hive because of the card custom. So it's very, very strong. You can use whatever skills you want. Statistics, let's go through it. Like I said before, pause the video. We've got high crit damage, max crit chance. Our armor damage is really high as well. If you want to have a look further, just pause the video. I'm not going to go through it too much. Then, yeah, that's the build. Just a quick summarization of it. I really do believe this is one of the strongest PvP builds right now. Every time I get into a fight, it's more or less a very fun playstyle as well. You kind of feel like you're debuffing them for a reason. It's not just shoot, shoot, shoot. You see all of the icons come up. You see all the damage ticking over. You feel like you're doing a lot for your team as well. So I really do enjoy this. It's a great build. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I really do recommend giving this a try. And with that being said, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Also, go subscribe to my second channel, Cyberwolf, for Cyberpunk 2077 videos. And I'll be seeing everyone in the next video. Peace out, guys.